Welcome to Broken Bushcraft. I'm Adam. Today I'm going to talk about how to sharpen your hatchets. Ha! I don't showcase this piece of gear very often because I have my saws and my knives that do a lot of the work that this thing does. But it's a good piece of gear. If I'm going on a day hike, I don't typically take this with me. If I'm going on a multiple day hike or multiple day overnights where I'm going to be processing a lot of firewood, then I definitely will take this with me. It's a shelter builder. It processes firewood if I need to. It's a weapon, but I want to keep this sharp. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and let's get this going. Yeah. Now the first thing you want to do is lock your hatchet down. If you have a vise at home, great. If not, if you're in the field, you just put it between your knees, as long as you can just keep it steady from rocking back and forth. Now the angle for hatchets and axes is about 30 degrees because the bit is bigger than your knives, which is a finer blade. So 30 degrees, and you just kind of eyeball that. You just follow the curve of the metal, really. Now to sharpen it, I use this device called the puck. It has two sides. It has a coarse side and a smooth side. And I just throw this in my pack, and I can just take this with me so I can sharpen this in the field. Whenever you're using a stone to sharpen your blades, you always want to use some kind of lubricant on it. For all my knives, I use a food-based lubricant, like olive oil or grapeseed oil. For my hatchets and my axes, I really don't have a preference with it. I don't plan on processing any food with my hatchet. I don't think I'll be in that dire of a strait, so I just use simple honing oil on there. As you are sharpening this though, you just want to make sure that when your fingers are out of the way because it starts getting sharp, you don't want to cut yourself. And then to sharpen it, it's just tiny little circles. So I'll move the angle here and you guys can see that. So I have my puck ready to go. I'm just going to find my angle there. It's about 30 degrees and just tiny little circles. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Just tiny overlapping circles. So I'll sharpen both sides on it, and then pretty nice and easy. But I'm going to strop it real fast, just to make it a little bit sharper. Okay, so I put the compound on. I'm just going to strop it a little bit, drag it along just like you do with your knives. Make sure when you get to the edge, you're not rolling it up. Otherwise, you're just going to undo all the work you've already done. Right to the edge. Just pulling it along. Even numbers on both sides, or if you do 3 on one, do 3 on the other side. I've already done this a few times, so this is pretty sharp already. It's stropped. I clean the compound off. If you are using a compound on your leather straps here, remember to clean the compound off. Some people forget to do that. Let's see how sharp it is. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that at home, but it's pretty sharp. I've done this like 3 times or 4 times this take already, so I'm pretty soon I'm gonna be bald here. Now remember, this is a little sharper than I typically would do it. I don't always drop my hatchets and my axes. But if you are going to, make sure you take care of your blades, keep them sharp. They're out there, they're serving you a purpose, and if you're not taking care of your tools, then your tools are gonna let you down. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you took something from that. I'll see you in the woods.